Welcome to the webinar on FOS 365, the food ordering system, a solution which connects with NAV or Business Central as well as with LS Hospitality for providing an online delivery mechanism, online food ordering and delivery mechanism for any F&B outlet, right? So the idea here is restaurants wanting to have their own delivery capability and wanting to have their own branded online presence in terms of whether it is web ordering or mobile app based ordering, both Android and iOS. We basically enable that on a white label basis. So that is the crux of this particular solution. And we will just have a small presentation and then move on to the live demo and close it off with a question and answer. My name is Murali Avanamuthu. I am the founder director of CETAS, and I have with me my colleague Soumya Ramakrishnan. She is the product lead for FOS 365, and Prakash Kandaraj is the sales and marketing director for CETAS. With that introduction, let's get started. What are the various components which are available in this food ordering system? Basically, there is a web-based, website-based online ordering mechanism. And there is also a M site, which is a website which is mobile friendly. So this is for people who don't want to install a app for each restaurant they visit from a consumer perspective. Then we support that from a mobile friendly site aspect. And then the white labeled mobile app, which can be deployed in Google Play Store or Apple App Store for consumers to download and place orders for the restaurant. And of course, the admin panel, where the restaurant owners or managers can manage the various master data elements and all that. And then the delivery app itself for the restaurant manager to assign a particular delivery order, or for the delivery personnel to go ahead and deliver the food to the consumer location. So this is the online ordering mechanism. So right from the browse menu in terms of category-wise menu display, shopping cart, and being able to capture a consumer order, consumer address, and being able to settle the order with both cash on delivery or based on online payment gateway integration. All this is possible in the online ordering system. Next, please, Soumya. Okay, so we'll just take a look at some of these screenshots from the solution. This is the browse menu page. So this can be ordered category-wise, and you can see items based on what we call as a meal of the day. So we help you to manage your meal based on breakfast, lunch, dinner, any such combinations. And of course, you can have your wish list. You can create your own wish list, and the restaurants also can push special for the day as well as for offers and so on. Okay, all this is possible in the FOS 365 web ordering system. Soumya, next. This is moving on to the checkout page. So the list of items and the prices and the taxation handling and any charges such as delivery charges and packing charges and everything. So all these are configurable, of course. And from a taxation point of view, we are able to handle both Indian GST as well as any VAT kind of taxation requirement in other geographies. And finally, it asks for cash on delivery or pay online, and then the consumer can complete the order. Next. And this is the order success page. So you are able to take a preview of the order you just placed, right? Next, this is the mobile app. So whatever functionalities which we just saw there in terms of being able to browse through the catalog, being able to place the order, maintaining the wish list, viewing the profile or adding addresses, all these are possible in mobile and tab environment. So we have, again, the app is a hybrid app, and it can run on Android as well as iOS. Next, this is the online order tracking functionality available for the consumer. So you will see the actual vehicle moving from the restaurant till your residence. Yeah, so that's the tracking functionality. Yeah, next. So this is the assign orders in delivery app. So this is the delivery app functionality. So there are two mechanisms which we support. One is the delivery personnel can assign orders on their own. So this is the self-service functionality, or it can be controlled from the restaurant manager perspective. So there someone will have to assign an order to the delivery person, and then only when they log in, they will see the orders on hand, and they'll go about delivering it in their route. Yeah, so that's basically what we cover in the delivery app. Next. So from an analytics point of view, to support the various analytics, we have Power BI based analytics. So whether it be sales based on hour of the day, or sales based on the order channel. So when we say channel, we are talking about web being one channel and the mobile app being one channel. And also payment mode wise, how many people are preferring cash on delivery, or how many people are paying online. So all these kind of analytics are available for the restaurant owners or the managers. Next. You can also have a trend, again, like hour of the day or monthly sales trend. All these are available. Next. This is one-page summary for your entire hospitality business. So this is giving you the complete snapshot of the various sales-related data. Let's talk a little bit about the integration with ERP. Obviously, we being a Dynamics NAV Business Central partner, as well as LS Retail partner, we have built the FOS connector. And by the way, the FOS 365 as well as the connector are listed in AppSource. So that if you are a Dynamics partner, and you can actually get these connectors from the AppSource itself. So the way we have envisaged this connector is in twofold. One, if your customer is a NAV customer, a NAV or Business Central customer, and they use this FOS 365, then we integrate with the backend finance system. So whether it be directly to the GL or through the subledger, the customer ledger and so on. So that is one possibility we do. Or if you're using NAV or Business Central for your supply chain as well as finance, then we take it as an order from the FOS, and then we help you to create it as an assembly order, and then being able to explore the assembly BOM, and then capture the consumption of the raw materials and the semi-finished goods which go into the final food item. So that level of the integration is also possible. And the last option is basically the point of sale level integration. So this is something we are currently working on, and we are planning to launch it shortly in AppSource as well. So this is for people who use LS hospitality in the outlets, and then want to use online ordering system for getting the consumer self-service orders. So then what would happen is the orders will be synchronized with the point of sale in LS hospitality, and from there it would go to the KDS as well. So your kitchen staff can manage the orders using KDS of LS, and then do a checkout using the LS point of sale. So that is the current integration we are currently working on. Right now what we are seeing here is the various levels of integration which is available. So like I told you, one is the GL level integration, another is the sub-ledger level integration, the third is the order level integration, and the last is the point of sale level integration. So what are the data elements which is being synchronized between these two systems is shown in these diagrams. Yeah. Next. So this is the point of sale with the KDS which is being shown. So I think we just talked about it, so that's fine. Let's move on. Okay, so this is some of the customers who use the solution. One is a catering customer in Mumbai, and then the other one is a chain of Chinese outlets based out of Kolkata in India. So they have been using the solution. Next. So just to conclude, so if you have a customer who want to have a branded online presence, a cloud-based SaaS application and all that. So that is basically FOS 365. And since it is having ready-made integration with NAV and Business Central and LS being work in progress, so this will come in handy for your existing NAV BC customers. Yeah. Next. Okay, so with that, we will conclude the actual presentation portion, and we will move on to the live demo. Soumya, we can move on to the live demo. Okay, so this is the web-based ordering mechanism. So if you have multiple outlets, so we will have this online ordering link from your website, which will land up here. And this site, of course, will be personalized based on the restaurant actual logo and credentials and color theme and all that. And once the state and city are chosen, the various locations available in that city will be shown, and the consumer can choose the particular location they are interested in. Yep. And then once that is chosen, there are multiple channels from which the order can be placed. So whether the order is, we call this as order type. So whether the order is home delivery or a pickup or a dine-in order. So right now, let's focus on the home delivery. Yep. And once this is chosen, system will let you in, and you will actually land in the item catalog page, or what we call as the browse menu page. So here, if there are offers, you can actually see the offers, or there are multiple categories available. So you can choose a particular category, and you can also look at all items also. If you click on all, then it will show you all the items. Yeah. And if there is a search bar, so if you want to search by a specific item name, you could do so. And there is a clock icon, so that basically is the meal of the day. So so basically we are talking about the breakfast, lunch, dinner, any such or evening snack, whatever. So these are all configurable, so you can decide which location supports which meal of the day. And there is also an interface where you can choose to see the items on a sort of a list mode or on a tile basis. Okay, so right now we are in the tile mode, and you can switch to a list style as well. Okay, so and when you're so when you're ready to place order, so you can click on the item and click on the quantity and say add to cart. Or if you want to see details of the item, you can actually click on the item itself, and that will show the list details of the item, any ingredients, any nutrition information, which meal of the day this is applicable to, and so on. And if you want to have any specific instructions, so for example, if you want to say no pepper, or if you have any specific allergies, you can indicate that in the special instruction. So all this will be shared along with the order back to the kitchen, right? Yeah, go ahead and let's proceed to checkout. Yeah, so now there are 3 items which we have placed. And so the system says, you have already chosen home delivery, and then the delivery it's asking whether you want delivery now or you want to make this as a pre-order. So if you want to place the order for a later time, you can choose delivery later, and you can ask for a specific day and time as well. Right, and then when we move on, the system will ask you whether you want to continue as a guest or you a signed up user. If you're a signed up user, you can log in with your mobile number or the email ID, or you can also use your Google ID or Facebook ID and all that. So we have authentication from those platforms as well. And you can actually choose the address from your existing address book, or you can create a new order. Right. So once you're ready, then you can proceed to checkout. Adding an address, by the way, you can actually type in the address, or you can pin based on the Google map as well. Okay, so the system will automatically read from the map. All these are available. Okay, I'm now moving on to the checkout process. I'm able to see a preview of my order and various taxes. Like we told you, we support Indian GST as well as any VAT kind of a taxation functionalities. And you can also, if you have any promo code, you can put in the promo code and apply the promo. And loyalty is also supported in the system. So based on various loyalty point definitions in the backend, system will calculate the loyalty and show you what is available points and all that. So if you have many loyalty points, you could apply the loyalty points, and then you can actually configure how much can be redeemed at a given time and so on. So all that is configurable in the backend. You will see that when we go into the admin portal. Okay, so once the customer is done with the loyalty application, promos, and all that, so they can choose to complete the order. And when you move on to the completion of the orders, the system will prompt you for the payment modes, whether it is payment online or cash on delivery. Payment online, obviously, we have integration with various payment gateways. Cash on delivery obviously means the order will have to be reviewed and approved by some backend staff. So that we will show you how to do that. Okay, so with that, I think the order will be successful, and you will see the successful message. Right. Now that the order is there, so the restaurant manager or whoever is running the show will have to now take a look at this order and then process the order, isn't it? Of course, I am now showing you this flow, which is assuming there is no LS Retail. And if the customer is using only NAV Business Central, this sort of admin order processing window is applicable. If you are, of course, using LS, which currently we are building the integration, you would obviously jump onto your LS Retail, and this order will be synchronized, and it will be available in your point of sale as well as in the KDS, right? Okay, so this is how the order detail page looks like, and they can actually, if it is a cash on delivery order, they will pick up the order and call the customer and make sure it is a genuine order and say the order is accepted. Only then the order will move on to the sort of kitchen unit for processing. Okay, so since the consumer's mobile information and all that is there, so the restaurant can call up and ensure this is not a prank order or something. So they ensure that the customer is genuine, and they're waiting for the food, and update the status as order is accepted, right? So that is that, and then once accepted orders will show up in what we call as a kitchen display. Okay, so the kitchen folks actually can see this in a tab or whatever, and can click on new orders or what are the accepted orders, and they can move the orders into a hold stage, or they can say the order is completed. So all that functionality is available. They can see the details of items to be cooked, and then they can update the status and submit. So that is basically how it is. Okay, so it's a simple interface. Of course, this is not a replacement to KDS of LS. We are supporting this functionality so that somebody is using NAV and Business Central and they want to manage their online orders using some simple interfaces. So we have built this simpler functionality. Right. So with that, let's look at some of the some of the admin panel functionalities which are available. Since the items and pricing and all that will come from my LS Retail or NAV, but there are other configurations, like for example, if I want to assign an item to a specific meal of the day, things like that, and if I can choose this item is applicable only for this location, things like that. Some of these configurations can be made directly here. Right, so this is that meal of the day, and if you want to associate an item with a barcode or something, so you can do that, and such functionalities are available here. Yep. So this is that, multiple locations and multiple meal of the day definitions, and you can do check and decide whether to enable that item for that particular meal of the day or not. Okay, so this is some of the functionalities available in the backend, and of course the locations are also synchronized from NAV and LS Retail. But if there are additional configurations, like for example, in a location you want to decide for how many radius of areas you want to cover your delivery, you can actually do that in the location master. And you can also decide whether to charge a delivery fee for a particular location. And you can also decide, okay, up to 2 kilometers I'm not going to charge, only beyond 2 kilometers I'm going to charge. So such configurations are available. Right. So, and this is we are seeing that whether the outlet is available for dine-in or takeaway or home delivery only. So if it's a cloud kitchen, for example, it's only for takeaway or home delivery. So all these can be configured in here. Okay, and we can also set up some lead times, order threshold and all that. So meaning if you get some beyond some order threshold, system will actually stop the browse menu catalog and say, sorry, this the ordering facility is not available. So such controls are available in our backend system. Okay, right. Moving on. So I talked to you about the delivery distance. Beyond some kilometers, some charges are available, or packing, whether you want to charge any packing charges for the delivery. So that's also configurable here, right? And in your outlet, do you have any service charge mechanism? So that also can be configured. Okay, so all these are certain additional setup which is relevant to the online ordering functionality. These details we don't get it from NAV or LS, but we allow the restaurants to configure such aspects here in our backend admin portal. Okay, I guess with this now we will move on to the Business Central. And we can show you how the orders from FOS are getting processed in Business Central for accounting or from a sale order and assembly order processing functionality. Okay, so we're just moving into the Business Central. Right. So this is our connector. This is the add-on app, which we have listed on AppSource as well. So when you log in, this is the homepage for the connector app. And you can actually see the orders which have come from FOS system in what we call as a staging area. So when we go to that staging area, it will actually show, how many number of records are there, what is processed, how many have errored out, and all that. So that is seen in the the role center page. Let's look at the staging data, and this will show all the orders which have been processed in FOS 365, which have come over here either for order processing or for the accounting purposes, right? So this is the complete list of my orders, and from here I can just simply say create sales order, and that will create my orders. Okay, Soumya, can we show the other functionality where we can show the how the consumption entries are made? Yeah. So this is where the actual sales orders are created from the staging records, and from here the consumer, if the restaurant backend staff, if they process the transaction, that will actually create the necessary raw materials or the semi-finished goods which are required to process this particular item. Yep. So this is my address. So chicken burger and all that is there. And if I say create ingredients consumption, it will basically explode the assembly bomb. And the assembly bomb could be of multiple levels. So whatever levels, it will keep going up to the last raw material. And it will also check for the availability, inventory availability, and it will show whether they are available or not. Can we click on the view ingredients, please? Process. Yes. View ingredients. Yes. Right. So if you can see here, for a chicken burger, I need the chicken patty, the bread, breadcrumbs, lettuce, onion, mayonnaise, tomato, and all that. Right. So all these are there, and if they are having enough stock, then they will come up, in a normal display what you are seeing. But then if you do not have these items in that particular location, they will actually turn up in red color, and against that you then have to either process a transfer order or a GRN and make sure the stock is there, and then it would actually be able to post this particular assembly order and things like that. Okay, so that's how we manage it. Or there is an option also available where you can actually process these consumption items through the typical item, simpler item journal concept as well. And this is a configurable option, whether you want to go through assembly order functionality or process, do the bomb exploding and be able to process the item adjustment journal as well. Okay, so this is all a configurable option which we are providing to you. And the same way, we are, like I told you, we are also working on the LS hospitality integration so that your online orders will turn up in LS for point of sale checkout as well as for KDS for the actual kitchen processing. Okay, so that's the bit about the actual BC integration and LS integration I wanted to talk about. And since we showed you all this only in the web interface from the web ordering functionality, I wanted to take a minute to show you how our mobile app looks like. And that would be shared from my colleague Prakash's screen. So Soumya, if you can end the screen share, let Prakash do the screen. Okay, great. Yeah, thanks, Prakash. So this is the mobile app, which you are seeing right now here. And so as you can see, all the functionalities, whatever we showed you in the web is available: online ordering, track your order, store locator, my orders, wish list, offers, all that functionality, being able to give feedback to the restaurant, all that is available. Okay, so let's go ahead probably with one of the order, please. Okay, so since there is only one outlet, so he's now choosing the particular state and choosing the outlet, choosing the order type, whether it is a delivery, takeaway. Yep. Right, and so it's showing the locations available and telling you that it will take 30 minutes for the delivery and so on. So this is the mobile interface. So the items are listed in a list view rather than a tile view. And of course, you can browse through it, you can search for it, and you can add to the cart. Yep. Let's order a couple of items and proceed to checkout. Yep. So again, whether you want it now or order for later, choosing the address and so on. Any special instructions for delivery? There is instructions for the food as well as for instructions for delivery. Like, for example, if you have a gated community, so if you have a specific access mechanism or whatever, so those instructions can be given. Right. So as you can see here, so the functionality is very similar to the web ordering. So you'll be able to place orders or track your orders right from the mobile as well. And then, like we told you, this can work for Android as well as the iOS platforms. Okay, and these will all be personalized and white labeled in the restaurant's specific branding interface, and it will be available in their own brand's name in the Play Store and the App Store. So that's basically the crux of the mobile app.